Yo, hey guys, Bweeks here, back with another video. Gonna be continuing our Heroes of Hammerwatch new profile series, extended, whatever you want to call it. Appreciate everyone for watching. Just want to go ahead and say like that kind of stuff. Thanks everyone for watching. I read all the comments, really enjoy all that kind of stuff. Let me know if you want to see like certain classes next or something, because I can play whatever. I've basically just been playing kind of the logical order, where you know, you want your paladin up for the armor, you kind of want the warlock for some resist, you want the thief for a little gold, and then now I'm doing the sorcerer for some mana regen. But I mean, I could play any of these guys. The most important one is probably the paladin first. I've been trying to like rotate them, where it's not just like 10 paladin runs in a row, but I kind of had to do that earlier. Anyway, so today we'll get into it. What do I want to play today? So we've been having a ton of fun on the sorcerer, but last two videos were sorcerer, 2 videos before that was the warlock, I think 2 before that was the thief. So we're going to be changing it up today and probably playing one of these other characters. These guys are NG4, so the only 2 guys I have left that are NG3 are the priest and the gladiator. I think I'm going to try out the priest today. His NG bonus isn't really worth it, so I wouldn't really advise like trying to push the priest at this point, but it's kind of just one of those that like he's fun and a lot of people like seeing the priest and whatever. So yeah, we're gonna play priest today. It's gonna be primary priest, and we'll kind of just go through everything with that. So my character is level 30. I will check out my skills real quick just to make sure we're on the same page with the levels. I also have to remember, yes, we don't have any holy light. We have 2 consecrated ground, and then all the passives are maxed and the primary is maxed. So should be fine. I don't know if I have any attunements. I'll check that as well. It's been too long. So let's see, attunements. Must have a couple because we have 57 stars here. So yeah, I was doing Cape of the Flamewalker build before, so I might respec this because I'm not going to be going that. Only 14k. And I probably have Ring of Transmutation. Yes, I do. And then probably, yeah, the other crit item, Spell Piercing, and then some other stuff. Alright, so we're going to respec here, and I'm going to spec into basically my starting items. So I'm going to try to start with Amulet of Kings Heartseeker, like I've been doing on some of the other primary builds. So just to make sure I have enough, I'm going to do Heartseeker first, and I guess I will do Amulet of Kings as well, just to have that extra resist. And now I can do a couple of other choice items. Ring of Transmutation is huge, so I always attune that very early on the priest. It just helps a lot with his mana barrier. And then I'm going to do some just classic common items. So Slippery Cloak, Sandals of Swiftness. Oh, I can only do 2 more. I want Pot Helm. So Pot Helm, and I do Gladiator's Net. Blackjack could also be good, but I think Gladiator's Net lasts for an extra second, so I'm doing it first. But if I had 1 more star, I would do the other one. Anyway, gonna roll the shop until I find one of those blue items that I rolled for. So either the Scepter Kings or the Heartseeker. This one's good. It also has a Gladiator's Net, so I'm glad this wasn't Blackjack, where I would have been a little punished for doing one over the other. Because I could have rolled for items and then decided what I want to attune, but I didn't do that. That's something you could do. Alright, so 15 of each key, that's just what I prefer. You can do however many you want. And I'm going to craft the Amulet of Kings. So now we have our stuff attuned. These are my current stats, minus 33 armor, plus 27 resist. I'm going to do my normal preset, and let's get some drinks. Also need to check out my chapel. Not sure what I have on here. So I have some spell stuff, so I'm going to convert defense. I want the mana regen just to keep my mana high, because the mana barrier is basically extra health. I want lifesteal on my primary, and I use Divine Blast because I like the AoE. Alright, and then for drinks, so I'm going to do a normal kind of primary setup. So I'm going Phonetic Eruption, Incendiary Demise, Wicked Sickness, and here I usually go Overflowing Physique, but I'm not doing that because I'm on the priest. And then I finish off with Crazy Eye. So instead of doing Overflowing Physique, you can kind of pick whatever you want, especially if it's like primary based. So you could go Double Thriller, take some more damage. You can basically not cast skills and do something like Elemental Bruiser for the extra, oh, that's skill damage, never mind. What's the other one? Homemade Hazard to get extra crit damage on your primary. And I think of what I want to actually do. I usually do Double Thriller, but I don't know if I want to take the extra damage. Melly Old Man's okay. There's a lot of okay drinks. If you want to not have to deal with confusion, you can take that drink. If you want pure defense, you can go Mellow Mist. Take less damage. So I think I'm going to go with the Homemade Hazard. Let me check my stats real quick. So I have 39.7 crit, and then my crit damage is 520. So if I add another 100, I kind of like that. That's a nice compromise. I don't want to take 25% extra damage, but I'll take 10% extra damage. So we'll do that. But you could do the other. There's a lot of choices. He basically has a free drink slot because he doesn't have to use the other one. Alright, and for statues, I'm going to go Bolgarth because I want to stay in combo, and I want the combo damage. Callus, I want the block. And then the last one, I'm going to go Kyra because I want the attack speed. Since I'm going primary, it's all going to be about how fast I'm attacking. Alright, and we're ready to start. Well, actually I need to change the NG. These stats might be incorrect because it might be on a higher NG. So let me see where I'm at. I'm at NG3. So bump it down 1. And yeah, my stats are -19 and +56. Cool. Alright. Anything else I'm forgetting? I have a pet. Okay. I think I finally got a pet on everyone. Sandals of Swiftness, another item I just attuned. Heck yeah. The priest does pretty good damage, especially as primary. Skill base does good too, it's just harder with the mana regen. I think primary is easier and kind of better, but the skill base is more interesting. A lot of characters go primary. Ring of Rejuvenation. I definitely want to get some movement speed. I feel so slow. I know I'm poisoned, but... And I want to get a disarm item, another one, really early. Since the priest doesn't have a lot of natural defense... Oh, Sword of Kings. Okay. Since he doesn't have a lot of natural defense, I tend to build even more defense, so I want to try to get Slippery Cloak so I can have more evasion. If I can get the whole evasion set, I'll definitely go with that. If I can get Armor of Kings as well, that would be great. Full Plate Mail. Curio set would be cool. Pod Helm would be a big upgrade. Fancy Plume's actually pretty nice before the first shop even. So we're gonna get some choice items this run. Even like trying to complete the Journeyman set. So much stuff is good. For a good old priest. Oh, I got clipped by it? Oh, it does like no damage to me. Okay, so I don't really have to worry. Glowing Staff. Oop, I thought the thing was there, but it was over there. Luckily, I still didn't get hit. Sometimes things just work out. Oh, and since you're not using like Evil Infusion, you can like cast your skills as much as you want. So it's actually good to use the Aura and the Consecrated Ground. Hey, another disarmed item. I can't see what's down there. I'm gonna have to go over there and check it out. There might be another item for me, even though it's such a long way. Do some little spins while you're walking. Alright, let's see what we came all the way over here for. Oof. Nothing good. pick up the coins and make me feel better. 1 silver coin got left behind. That's fine. That's fine. I should have enough money with Thief NG level and the shop being on the 3rd floor. Should be pretty good. Hey, more crit on my primary. So now I can get, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pentacrits. So you can see my damage numbers. Sometimes they're in like the hundreds, sometimes they're in the multiple thousands. Just depends how many crits I get. I saw like a 6,000, 7,000 there, another 6,000. Let's see how high. It's really hard to see, but I'm sure I might even get like a 5-digit randomly. Protective powers. Alright, that's gonna be good against the boss. I don't really need it, but I'll take it. And what do we have here? We have lots to choose from. I talked about wanting more movement speed, but I definitely want some more luck. Just to crit more, to get a combo more, because that's been kind of an issue. I want the speed, of course, and it's kind of a toss-up between Ring of Mana and Amulet of Resist. I just like the Resist, so I'm going with it. The Mana Regen can be okay, but I tend to avoid those items. I don't have it attuned, and whatever. The Priest is the only one I even kind of considered on. And the Ring of Mana is the best of the rings, that are at the common level at least. There's the one that gives like 1 flat regen. When you attune it, you get 2. That one's really good. Then with the chapel, it doubles, but that wasn't that one. This one would just be 0.8 basically. It just helps keep my mana up so I can use the mana barrier more effectively, but it doesn't seem like it's been an issue. So I'm going to pop Aura, drop some Consecrates. The Consecrate damage will give you your health back, even though this guy's a construct. And I cannot get into combo, so that's pretty cool. There's combo at the very end, he instantly dies. Hey, I saw a 5-digit number there. It's like 10k. Alright, we picked up a Ring of Transmutation, which is another one of the items I attuned. So I might have every item I've attuned. Let's see, Heartseeker, Amulet of Kings, Sandals, that, Gladiator's Net, and the Ring of Tea. I think that's literally every item I attuned. But basically, as I lose health, I'm going to get mana, and with the, what is it, Divine Protection, when I lose health, or when I take damage, half of it goes to mana, and then like another half of that will be recouped as mana, so it'll keep my mana high even while I'm taking damage. Because basically the priest is really tanky, but once you run out of mana, it basically means you're about to die. So Ring of Tea makes it to where that isn't really the case as much. It's pretty rare to die on the priest with mana. So if you're like playing the character, just try to keep track of your mana. I saw some 9Ks in there. I think on the sorcerer run, my highest hit at the end was around 20k. So I'm curious what the priest is going to be at. Because one's skill based, one's primary, and it really just depends what kind of items you find and all that. How lucky you can get with pentacrits and beyond. Okay, let's see how my memory is doing today. Scythes, circles, X's, YZ, scythes, circles, X's, YZ. Okay. Circle, X, Y, Z. Nice. Alright, close wording? Sure. Basically I'll take all the random protection possible. Because the priest can be bursted down. That's like his biggest weakness. Yeah, so that's why I want to get like the pot helm to block some of those kind of attacks. That's why I want to get some evasion. That's when I that's why I want to have like high armor and resist, which I guess is true for everyone. But like the paladin has built-in block, the ranger has evasion, the thief has evasion. You know, the sorcerer has his ice barriers, and the wizard has his flame shield. But some other classes like witch hunter, priest, and who's the last guy? Gladiator has defense with the disarm. There's one more guy that doesn't have built-in defense. Oh, warlock. Yeah. So those are the ones you really want to like heavily build into defense. If not, you're probably gonna have a bad time. Going around looking for the button. There it is. So I have a chest up top. I think I saw a second chest over to the right. Some gold and whatnot. Okay, I'm seeing things. Stinger? Okay. My primary attack is hybrid, so I can scale the magic side or the physical side, so Stinger isn't as bad. The only thing is I still do more magic damage than physical, just because I took Incendiary Demise. And that adds 40 flat damage to your primary, and that scales with your attack power and crit and all of that, so it's going to actually scale better than my base damage. Saw some 10Ks. I didn't even see this here until it like broke a little bit. See if I can do some DDR today. I feel like I'm going super slow. Not terrible, I guess. Whatever. I feel like I'm always one away, but I don't know if that's reality or that's just me thinking that. I don't like archers in long hallways. Alright, we got the shop. So, shop. What do we want? I can take the skill power. It doesn't do very much for me. Neither one of these do much for me, actually. I got like baited for a second thinking I was spell power, but I'm not. I'm attack power. So I'm gonna get some armor. My armor's still in the negative. I want to stay in combo longer because that's been kind of an issue. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and start getting this monster manual because these other items aren't very good. I could go for the Markham's Purse to try to set up Markham's later, but I don't know, it's a toss-up between these two. The extra damage and experience could be nice. I guess I should set up for the purse. I rarely get like beyond 2 Markhams, I feel, but I guess just like having the possibility there is better than not. Than having the book. Oh, I thought that was a crack for a second. Must not be on my game. I can see the buttons, I'm just not seeing cracks as well today. Combo, please, combo. There we go. I feel like a sitting duck when I'm like sitting there waiting for combo. Mana stone. If I find a forge soon, I'll craft the other one. Alright, I'm avoiding gold. I really don't need it. I'm at 7k already. Gonna speed this up. Tome of Magic Missile. I think that's the one that gives spell power. So, not super relevant. It does increase my damage. I cast some other skills, but it's like nothing crazy. Alright, and boss time. We still have our protective powers. And I have the other thing. The endless potential. So I can cast all my skills and not have to worry. All of my mana goes to absorbing damage. So I can sit there and tank guys like the... What is that guy's name? The Warden. Tank guys like the Warden. It's a lot of archers, but I'm just going to do the old strafe slightly to the left or right strategy and avoid all the projectiles. Okay, most of the projectiles, not all. The priest also, since I have lifesteal on my primary, and you have the remedy passive, you actually get 3 times the benefit from lifesteal. So I'm like 2.5 is usually enough with the amount of damage we get on our builds, but 7.5 is like, you're definitely have enough. There's no way you don't have enough. Zeal, unless your damage is just like pathetic, but if you're doing something similar to what I'm doing, you should have plenty of damage. It's all going to be about defense. Defense is kind of the name of the game. It's so much easier to get offense than defense. Saw some big numbers in there, but not any 5 digits. I want to see more 5-digit numbers. Oh, and let me check out my level. So I'm 30, and my cap is 35. I'm about to get my first level. Okay, it should be fine to kill most stuff, but not everything. And if I ever really fall behind on levels, I would probably just, I don't know, maybe do a run where I add like additional enemies, like more additional enemies. But eventually I'll just find a monolith buff that gives me XP if I actually fall behind. So not super worried about levels. I do want more, you know, attunement stars just for getting a lot of those common items. The block from the pot helm, which I think did I pick that up? I guess I did pick that up. So that's the one attunement item I don't have. And then evasion and all the other disarm items. Want to get all of that kind of done. And then work on all of the armor and resist items. Alright, I've been skipping a lot of gold, but let's see. Yeah, I still have enough money, so Thief OP. I'm gonna get the additional... We'll get the additional flat on my primary. It's going to scale the best for damage. There's not really any defensive option here. I guess I have the cowl. I'm going to get the extra crit on my skills just to try to hit that Phonetic Eruption a little easier. And then I'm also going to go Cowl of Protection to block some more magic damage. You could go for the mage to get mana, but 20 mana I don't think is going to really do anything for me to like keep me alive. Thus far my mana has not been really dipping, so I'm thankful for that. And I think the cowl is going to block more damage. Like, the mana doesn't actually block any damage, it just means you can take more damage in like a one-shot situation. Markham's Amulet. Alright, we're up to 2-piece Markham's now, and the Amulet is very good for the priest, because you get that mana that you want, and you get that health. So you get a lot of effective health from Markham's Amulet, and it's going to scale really well into late game. I don't have it attuned, unfortunately, or it'd be way good. 4 mana and 4 health per item, and I'll probably get like 70 items in my inventory by the end of this, so it would be a crazy amount of stuff. Like, you can see my stats right now. I'm at like 270 with the amulet right now, but from that alone, if it was attuned and I got 70 items, I'd be sitting at an extra 280 HP. Which is pretty good, pretty good. Oh, that's HP and mana, so it's like almost double. It's like having an extra 500 HP basically. I think. I have to do the math again, but it's something like that. Because 50% of it goes from one to the other. So, I mean, I guess it's only effective health against like a one-shot. Because right now I have 270 life, but 500 mana. If something attacked me for 273, I would take 50% of my life, but if it was double that, then I would take, you know, I would lose like half my mana, and I would lose all my health. So I need more health to make my mana more efficient. Does that make sense? Because you kind of want that like 1-to-1 ratio. if you're trying to like build against one-shots. Which I'll like never get that 1-to-1 ratio, just how the scaling works. Especially holding like Markham's Amulet and some of the other items, it's just not going to happen. But that's like how the math works out. Either way. Ooh, we got another monolith. Okay, let's grab this here. Blackjack, nice. More ways to stun. Stun and disarm, very good. We have all three now, actually. I have the Defender's Halberd, the Blackjack, and the Gladiator's Net. So we got Rapid Blows, let's see. Okay, gotta exit that, and then I can look at the map. Let's see, anything I need to go get? I didn't look over here, so I need to go back, just to make sure. I can check right there, see if there's a crack or anything. Nope. I'll just go this way. Looks like I'm not missing anything. Getting some XP. So I guess there's that, but no items. Alright, let's go fight the boss while I still have my monolith buff. Wow, we're able to kill. Okay. So hopefully I can keep that up. Okay, killed 2. Of course, didn't kill that one. Oh wait, he's still there. Now he's dead. I thought he left. Okay, and Scepter of Kings. Oh my god. 3-piece Kings at the end of Act 3. That seems pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, well. Let's got our extra attack speed, so this is our run to lose, it seems. Boots of Freedom. So I've already went this way. I can probably just tank all this stuff as the priest with the gear I have. I don't have Armor of Kings. Yeah, it looks like I can just chill. Because I have very high resist, 66 right now. That Amulet of Kings is helping out. Alright, so I can only craft blue items, so I can go for more crit on my primary. I can go for more defense, get another evasion item. I can go for a piece of Markham, so it kind of does a little bit of both. Got a lot of options. I could go for like full plate mail if I just want armor, but I think I'm gonna go. Could go Pennant of Penance, get an extra 50% damage. I think the play is just get evasion. It's my run to lose, so I'm going evasion. Now I have 3-piece. My evasion goes up to 25% with 3 luck. So getting some luck items would be great. I hopefully will find that crit item again later, the Assassin's Dagger. And I'll have max like crit chances with my current attunements. But I don't want to go too greedy. I'm just going to go with defense because my character is already pretty godly. And I don't need to make him more godly. Like, once you one-shot everything, you're kind of good. You don't need to, like, triple one-shot things. Does that make sense? Alright, what we got here? The Talisman, that could help my clear. I want the luck for sure, so I'm going to just go ahead and gonna take that. I talked about the curios earlier. 20 health, 20 mana, 12 attack, 12 skill power, 8 armor, 8 resist. I'm definitely taking that. And I don't have enough for the Talisman. I think I'll come back for it because I just like the utility of it. So we'll come back for it in a second. I just need like the tiniest amount of gold. I've been avoiding a little too much gold, it seems. Alright, now we have enough gold. Assassin's Dagger, hey. Now we have our full crit chance. So now what's the last item I want? I want the lucky hat, and then I'll have all the luck items as well. And I'll have my full crit and full luck. And then I want to get the last trickster item. Then I'll have full luck, full evasion, full crit with my current attunements. And if I can continue with the Markham set, and if I can continue with the King set, we'll be like the tankiest priest that ever existed. Apothecaries, that's not the good items we're looking for. Alright, let's see. We've explored almost everything. We have a button here. Trying to pick up slightly more gold. Make sure we have enough for later. There's nothing over there, nothing down here. I think we are good to progress. Two buttons off the back. God, I'm attacking so fast. That mono the buff. If I'm not in combo, I literally can't move my character because I'm attacking so fast. There's no like downtime for me to move. I was wondering why I was like standing still so much. Amazing. Okay. So we've already found the shop. We found 2 of the 3 books. Sphere of Mana. Not going to complain about a Sphere of Mana, but we're looking for some high ticket items. Full greed. Not looking for Sphere of Mana. Hey, another button. We got quite a few buttons in here. So yeah, it looks like the orbs do, or the explosion stuff, does like 0 damage to me right now. Cape of the Flamewalker. Doesn't really change anything. I don't have leech on my thing. I don't have any payoff for burning enemies. No leech on skills, I guess is what I was trying to say. Alright, what else we gotta do? Go down here, go around. There's our book. This is probably the exit. Okay, exit book. Anything else? I don't see anything else. Time to go fight the Watcher. It's all about like how fast I can get into combo. Is how fast the Watcher's gonna die. This monolith buff is crazy. And a literal machine gun. I'm also stunning and disarming everything as it gets close to me. They don't have a chance to do anything. As you saw with that little mini boss guy. So, very good defenses on this character. And there we go. Combo me. I think I'm getting into combo from actual, like, killing things. I need to get a lucky hat or something. Which I don't get how I'm not hitting that proc fast enough. I have 5 luck, 45% crit chance with my primary, and 35 with my skills, so my orbs and stuff should be critting as well. I mean, shouldn't complain, I guess, because I'm like doing well, but it's just kind of amazing that like I'm not in combo basically instantly. That guy got disarmed. Saw the little cancel symbol. And we're about to lose this monolith buff. I could stand still, but I like moving because you just avoid a lot more attacks that way. These kind of jump towards you, so I'm able to like dodge their charge attacks. And he's dead. Nice. We don't have leech, so this isn't as big, but Scarecrow Protection will go off with my Incinerary Demise. Spike Boots, I'm running into enemies anyway, so free damage, I guess. But it's not like a huge thing. Great. Let's see what items we get hooked up with. This is where we're gonna get probably a ton of power. Pendant of Penance. So extra 50% damage because I'm using Incinerary Demise. I will need to pick up some gold. I've been avoiding it a little too much. Let's pick up some gold. I don't need the extra crosses. Having the two from the mini bosses is gonna be fine. I guess the pendant, not the pendant, the scarab at least poisons them, so they move slower. Can be kind of nice. Yeah, and I'm super tanky. Adventurer's Garb, even tankier. Again, items that give you health and mana, super good on the priest. Because it's just effective health for both. Well, I guess it's not effective health for both, but you know what I'm trying to say? It's like if I'm adding 25 HP. Oh, Judgment, alright. More flat damage. And some sweet procs. Oh, I'm seeing some 12Ks now in there. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The Adventurer's Garb gives you extra health and mana, and you want that 1-to-1 ratio at least. So this will at least make it to where I keep my ratio no matter what. Not that I think I've ever had more health than mana, but the more health you can get, the better your mana will be. Because currently not all my mana is being utilized for my my shield. We just evaded that whole trap. Nice. I went on the wrong thing, but doesn't matter, got evasion. So evading traps is very good, very good. I'm sure, like all of you, you don't like dying to traps, so get you some evasion. It can help you, it can carry you if you make mistakes. We have 20k gold. I think just depending on what I get offered. This is the low NG. I might need somewhere between 20 and 40, but we'll see. I'm not 100% sure like how fast the scaling is for the items, but I think I should be fine. Another item, I mean, helps with Markham's. It's like one of the worst items in the game, but helps with my Markham's. Which, doing that video of ranking all the items, it took forever, but it was pretty fun talking about all of them. There's some truly terrible items. Gave me an item, Mask of Bewilderment. We actually got an epic. Cool. What does this one actually do again? Primary attack applies confusion for 2.5 seconds, 25% damage done to enemies that are confused. So just additional benefit for my primary that I'm already using all the time. So sounds good. So you can see the little swirl that I'm confusing bros. What's my level? 33. Alright, so I still need to kill like basically everything. try to get that 35. It seems I'm staying in combo pretty well now. Wasn't as good earlier. And I still haven't found the lucky hat. We'll see if I find it. What do I want from the shop? Alright, I want the Trickster's item. I want to see... I think the best case scenario would be a Trickster item, a Markham's item, and a King's item. Because the only King's item I don't have is... well, that I can get from the shop is the Armor of Kings. And the other King's item is the epic Crown of Kings. So I don't know if I'll be able to get that, but that'd be cool. Trickster's the last piece I need for that set, and I think I'm at 2-piece Markham's. The purse and the amulet. So if I could get Markham's, the attack one? Is it Markham's scepter? No, not scepter. It's wand and something else. I can't think of the name of it right now. But wand is the caster one. Oh, it's Markham's mace. Markham's mace, another apothecary item. Some skill speed. We're just going around killing some more stuff. I'm gonna loot these treasure chests and then we'll go to the shop. Old map. Right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got 2 treasure chests over there. Okay, we'll go grab that. I should have plenty of money. And it doesn't really matter if you go shop first or do the treasure chest first. I guess going the treasure chest first, I get the items out of the item pool, so when the shop generates with the fancy plume, I'll have like 7 options of items I don't have, and I'll have more items, so I could potentially have better options. But it could work the opposite way too. Like if I really wanted to get Crown of Kings and Epic from a gold chest. I mean, I'm not going to get it from this. Alright, let's see what we have. We have the Duelist Edge. That's one of the items I wanted. So I can finish off the Trickster set, get even more evasion, even more chance to combo. So I'm going to take that. The other ones, kind of not as crazy. I think I'm going to get the Wand of Spell Piercing because it's going to be my highest damage increase. Most of my damage is magical. Seal of Souls isn't going to do much for me because I'm just not going to be missing mana. And then from there you can go Frying Pan for extra block, but it's kind of inconsistent. You can go Manual Beast for damage against Thunder Snow, but I think I'm going to go Staff Vital Casting just to get in combo even easier and take this item out of the pool. Bloodthirst Ring you don't need because you have the Chapel Leech. So if you have anything else that does anything remotely decent, you do not want the Bloodthirst Ring here, because it basically won't do anything for me. Alright, now I don't need to worry about gold anymore. I'm basically done with that. Everything else is just going to go to the town. Trying to get like some decent XP. Because I have like half a level to go. I think I'll be able to get it, but been killing basically everything. Essence Collector. Let's see, what are my items up to? I'm at 69 items. Nice. So before I was saying like it'd be nice to have 70 items with Markham's, but it looks like we're gonna have 80 items this run. And down he goes. Alright, another piece of Markham's and Curios. So I think that, yeah, it gives me a 3-piece Markham's and 2-piece Curios. So we're only missing the common Curios, but I doubt I will find it at this point. You don't find a lot of common items at this point. There is the one plunger trap before the very end. You almost always get a common from that. So I do have a chance. But most likely from here on out it's all going to be silver and gold chest. Full plate mail, nice. Some armor. I'm positive 33 now. Alright, let's see. Do I actually even need to go over there? I mean, I could go over there for XP. There's an ace key. Alright, we're going for the ace key. I'm not super worried about getting the last level. I'll kill stuff as I walk over there, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get the XP. You could if you wanted to. I'm just not going to. I took a good bit of damage there. Probably should be a little careful. Something was chunking me. Pick up the key. I don't know if it was the turret or the guys charged on me or got hit by a big spell. It probably wasn't the spell because I have really high resist. So it's probably like people jumping on me. Because I think I lost like 40% of my HP. I got it back almost instantly, but don't like seeing 40% of my HP go away. Yeah, that charge does a lot of damage. It must be that. I just got hit by the spell as well, and it didn't do nearly as much damage. Unexpected gift is waiting for me. Alright, we have to backtrack for the imp. Let's go find him real quick. Oh, hello. Gave me some experience. Alright, we got the level. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Chakram? Boo. Boo, Chakram. Okay, what else we got here? We have gold chest, plunger. Okay, let's get our gold chest and the plunger. I'm going to skip the drawbridge by going this way. Aha! Oh, monster manual beast. Getting a green item out of a gold chest is the biggest ripoff. I think it's like a 15% chance? Something like that. You can only get green, blues, and epics, and I think it's... maybe it's 25%. Might be 25% for epic, 25% for green, and... or uncommon, and then rare is 50%. I don't remember the percentages, it's on the wiki. I'd have to look it up. Alright, we got the Greater Ring of Rejuve, so we have one last chance to get the Crown of Kings. We don't have Armor of Kings, so we can't get the 5 set, but we can potentially get it, get the epic at least from the ace chest. So let's see what we get, and then we'll go fight good old Thundersnow. Alright, see what we get. Syrian Sabatons. Nope. The Crown of Kings would have been crazy for our HP. Oh, I got hit by the stomp. I thought I was out of stomp range, but I was a little too close. There we go. Thunder, snow, down. I'm very curious to see how big of a crit we got. Let's see. So damage dealt 28 million, which is a lot since our start. Physical was 5, magic is 22. Max damage dealt was 28,568. Max damage taken was the 148. Wow, that must have been right at that that part I got jumped on. I guess. Anything else interesting? Run took 37 minutes. And I think that's about everything that's interesting with the run. We'll go attune some items and all that a run. 47 stars to work with. I don't know if I want more of my consecrated ground quite yet. There were times where I could have casted more. 18 stars. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and knock it out. I don't care about the Holy Light though. At least not now. And let's attune some items. So, items worth attuning. Basically everything interesting I talked about during the run, but we have the main ones attuned. I want to do Assassin's Dagger for the extra crit. This crit is very important. Getting a combo, getting that plus 200% damage from the Wicked Sickness. Very important. Evasion. Don't want to do I want to do evasion, but it's 9 stars. I'm trying to think what else I want to attune. Yeah, I'll do the evasion. I should have enough. Then I also want to do blackjack. Already have gladiator's net done. Already have pot helm done. I can work on some luck, but I also need to do the last crit item for primary. And now I have 1 item to work with. So, so as you've seen, like HP is really good for the priest, so you could do stuff like sturdy belt really early. But I think in this case, I'm just going to continue with the luck for now. And then in the future, I'm going to be doing all these HP items pretty early on. And as always, armor and resist. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. That was Priest NG+3 as a primary build. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you have an idea for a video or want to see me play a certain class next, just let me know. And I'll play it. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.